All right, I'm back. Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo. Okay. So, theme song always. Hi, it's nice to meet ya. Sarah, it's Aisha. Pulling on the cards to help you find what you seek, yeah. Doing divination, help to guide the nation, increasing your vibration, relieving your frustrations. And that, my friends, that's the goal. That's the means, that's the mode, that's the reason, that's the purpose. So, we are going to get into it. We're still doing mid-month check-ins, what you need to know, what does the universe want to say to you, just in general. Y'all help me out if y'all got a specific subject that you want me to do in these readings. Definitely holla at your girl. Leave me a comment. Every little bit helps. So I'm here, but we are going to, without delay, because I still haven't figured out how to make short videos. So without any further ado, let's get into the next sign. So we are going to jump right into the sign of Taurus. So let's get my bulls ready to go. And I think I'm gonna start here today, y'all. So looking for just a message, whatever spirit wants you to know. That's what I'm gonna tell you. Okay. So using 2 decks this time because we want a little confirmation, trying to see what comes out in the duplicate that really needs to be, focused on. So gonna keep trying different things with my blank slate, such as my page, such as my channel, and just I'm here for you. This is something that I do, and I'm usually never wrong. So I really do hope these videos find whoever they need to find. So Taurus, let's get a message for my bulls. They doing acrobatics for you, Taurus. So let's get spirit let's get maybe see if one more is gonna cut the mustard. All right, Page of Swords. This one just did a whole flippity flip. Right. Yeah, and we were going with the lucky number 7, so we're sitting on 7 here, y'all. And I'm gonna go ahead and get that confirmation pull, because why not? Got the Page of Swords, so new ideas are emerging. Got that 5 of Swords. Got a lot of swords, a lot of wands here, Taurus. So maybe dealing with an air sign, maybe having something to do with communication. Could be a few things. Could be dealing with your foundation. So let's see what comes out. See if we can get some confirmation. There's a little pentacle action. See if we can get a little confirmation if any of these are hitting. Okay. KKK. Alright, we don't really have anything that jumped out, like, hey, I'm back. Take a look at me. Make sure you pay attention to me. But we do have 3 of Cups. So definitely a situation involving yourself and other people. Got the Magician, which we all have our own powers, superpowers, that is, things that are supposed to bring us to the forefront that we do better than anybody else that does it. Definitely could be involving work, because we got somebody going to work, that Emperor, and man, he is just chilling. But notice, right, the horns on the wall and the skull. Since we're reading for the Bull, I'll take that. And we got the Tower, so things fall apart so that things can come together. And we got the Knight of Swords, came out in the confirmation cards. So there's definitely some movement going on. And Angel Guide Oracle message for Taurus for this November 2024. Angel Guide message. What is the energy behind all of this for Taurus 2024? Y'all don't be picking at them cards at the bottom. Okay. I'll try not to look. If I see it, I gotta read it. I think I'm gonna do separate videos actually reading from the book, so that way you know the real meaning. Alright. No problem. Say less. And I feel like I saw this and I was like, y'all don't be looking at these cards. Trust the universe. So definitely some guidance, some nudges, some signs and synchronicities going on for you, Taurus. And hopefully you are hearing the call. So starting with the main cards, we have the Page of Swords. This is root. Then we got throat, third eye, sacral, another throat. Like I said, communication. Something going on with the communication. So Page of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. So that is giving you some air sign energy, which there's plenty of it here. It is your root chakra, so your stability, your foundation. It says new ideas, witty, chatty, curiosity, communicative, confidence, inspiration, fairness, and mental agility. And it's weird as I'm recording, I don't know if you can hear it or not, but there's like maybe an ambulance or a fire truck going through. So definitely take heed of the messages, and definitely don't force anything to fit, but change the roles as necessary. Okay, so Page of Swords in the upright says you have a curious mind and love to ask questions and learn new things. You're a natural communicator and ready to take the next step to share your message with the world. So that's a great reason to trust the universe. If something is calling you to act, then act, handle your biz. Then we have the 5 of Swords, and again, Aquarius. So Cancer, all right, Aries, Pisces, Sagittarius, Libra, Aries. Didn't get one card with Taurus in it. Makes me feel like, are you not the star of your own show right now? Somebody else taking center stage, and it's making you feel some type of way. So the 5 of Swords, compromise, solutions to conflict, reconciliation, moving on, past resentment. So hopefully we are not holding on to any, it's hard, right? when people are disturbing you, okay, trying to overpower you, trying to overrule you, it can definitely make you feel like you're not being heard, like your wants, your desires, your wishes are not being recognized. So the Five of Swords in the reverse says after a period of conflict, you are ready for change. Apologize, ask for forgiveness, and make amends so that you can move on and create more fertile ground for new ideas. So definitely there's something brewing. And it's because maybe there was a tower moment where something came to a head, came to a conclusion. Maybe somebody was using much authority to try to take hold of the situation. Perhaps it was a female, because we do have the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Wands represents 20 degrees Pisces, 20 degrees Aries. Kind of like a cusp, okay? So confidence, attractive, passionate, independent, determination, social butterflies, and vivacious in the upright. In the reverse, it says jealous, pushy. I just said that. Demanding, vengeful, hot-tempered, selfish, insecurities, okay? So again, I know nobody's making the bull feel small. And if they are trying to do that, shame on them. I don't ever wish bad on people, because I know karma is real and they will reap what they sow. So the Queen of Wands says now is not the time to be in the limelight. Instead, bring your energy and attention inward and focus on building your self-confidence and resilience. Reaffirm your strengths and talents within yourself. And that definitely does give magician energy. Like, this person is definitely using what they have inside of them to be able to create what it is that they want in life, in the world, be the change you want to see. So again, if somebody's giving off this big boss, top-notch, head honcho vibe, and it's undermining you, then you definitely do need to go within, take some time to kind of recalibrate yourself, and make sure that you're not taking that negative energy that has been fed to you and you're not feeding it to yourself still. You know what I'm saying? Like, we really have to release things that have been a burden to us. And resilience. I just read the word that said resilience. Now, looking at the Ten of Wands, we are resilience, close to success, courage, persistence, perseverance, stamina, test of faith, and standing your ground. The moon is all about emotions. Sagittarius is definitely a fire sign. So, where there's fire, there's a tower. It's like, I heard that ambulance or, emergency vehicle, the sirens are going off, like, ring the alarm, and hopefully we're past that place of being alarmed, of feeling, the need to, of not feeling safe, not feeling secure, okay? So again, release whatever it is that is negative so that you can move forward with the positive intention, the positive heart, the positive mind, the positive thoughts that you actually do have, okay, Taurus? So looking at the Ten of Wands in the upright, it says you're taking on extra burdens, workloads, and responsibility. You know it is only temporary, so you're willing to put in the hard work now to accomplish your goals and reap the rewards later. Didn't I say you're going to reap what you sow? I'm just saying. Okay, I said you're gonna reap what you sow. Whoever, you know, I've said it once, I'll say it again. All relationships are karmic relationships. Depending on how you treat the person is going to determine if your karma moving forward is going to be good karma or bad karma. But what I will say to you is, if there are people around you that are on a low vibration, don't join them. Okay, keep your vibration high, even if that means you have to keep your distance and separate from your circle. Okay, don't be afraid to tread in your own way. Okay, and this is definitely somebody who was just doing their own thing, you know. Four of Cups is definitely somebody just doing their own thing, like chill, you know. Again, we have the moon, so this is definitely something that has been stirring your emotions, or you're still having feelings about what is going on. And maybe, like, my voice for some reason is super low, and I was just fine a minute ago. So maybe there is something, Taurus, that you're not speaking on, and you're holding it. So the Four of Cups is Cancer energy, and it talks about depression, missed opportunity, blind spot, feeling disconnected, meditation, contemplation, boredom, and reevaluation. Okay, I'd love to look at the cards, get a feeling, and then speak, and then see that the cards, as they're going, you know, when you really start to focus on them, are just reiterating on, you know, exactly the exact words. Reevaluation, you know, disconnection. When the Tower, right, comes through, baby, it's cutting. This person finna hop on his bike and go on his way. You know what I'm saying? Not worried about what nobody else is doing. Okay? So, the Four of Cups says, in the upright, offers and opportunities are flowing to you. But for now, you're saying no. Contemplate your next step and focus on what is important to you. Is somebody trying to pull you into something, but it's something that you really don't want to do, because maybe that's somebody you don't want to follow? Just saying. I mean, I get it. I would be the same way. You know what I'm saying? If it's something I don't want it. No, thank you. And people say you're being stubborn or bullheaded, but, you know, sometimes you do have to trust the universe and know that what you actually need, Taurus, is going to be provided for you. And it's okay for you to pick and choose what feels right to you. And if something doesn't feel right to you, don't go with where everybody else is going. Do your own thing. The Two of Wands, right? So again, fire, like, this is Aries, this is third eye, anticipation, expectations, plannings, decision, overseas travel, decisions. It says it twice. Okay, so definitely something that requires some thinking and discovery. You know, we're in a place of pondering. And the Two of Wands in the upright says, you have what you want. You have what you need. You know what you want to manifest. Now you need to work out the how. You are exploring all options and planning your path ahead before taking action. Let your intuition and passion guide you as you confirm your next steps. And again, trust the universe. So, for me, if I can't talk to somebody and get the answers, I'm going to talk to God. And when I talk to God, I'm going to talk to God, and I'm going to ask God to talk to me. Tell me, speak to me. Let me hear it. Give me the thought, give me the inclination. Put it into my mind to where I cannot ignore it. And I will trust and I will follow my Creator, because I know those footsteps are already ordered. Okay. So for the time being, I don't think you're acting. I think maybe you've been through a lot, and sometimes going through a lot of things, Taurus, can make you feel like, I don't know which way to go, you know. Sometimes we have to take a knee, take a rest, take a moment, like I said, pray on it, meditate, contemplate. Again, this is throat chakra. So maybe it's good that you're holding your words. Maybe it's good that you're not being reactive, because that's what they expect. That's what they expect. That's what they expect. That bull in the china shop, right? They expect you to react. And good for you for not. Okay? So this card in the reverse talks about anxiety, chronic burnout, losing faith, restlessness, stagnation, exhaustion. But in the upright, rest, relaxation, contemplation, peace, contemplation. It says it twice. Decisions. It says it twice. Recuperation, rejuvenation, sanctuary. Couldn't be any more clear to me. You've been through something. That something has shaken your foundation. It's made you question yourself. It's made you question those people that are surrounded by you, made you question anybody who contribute to the stress and the pressure that you endured, as you should. So now we're at a place where we really do need to take a pause, reflect, and refocus. I said what I said. So this couldn't be any more direct. Whatever you've been through, when they say take the L, I like to say take the lesson. Take the lesson and leave the rest there, okay? So whatever you've experienced that has brought you to a place of maybe a reboot, maybe starting over, don't be scared. You have everything that you need. Your endurance has been tested. Your faith will always be tested. And when that faith is tested, we are just going to pass that test. Okay, Taurus? So just stay grounded in knowing who you are, knowing what you want. Don't settle for less, okay? And trust that the universe is going to give you exactly what you need. So during the eclipse, there is that moment of darkness. But after that moment of darkness comes daybreak, the last obstacle before the emergence of life. Before dark, there will be dawn. After dark, there will be dawn. Period. So, danger approaching. I think you already been there. Upswing. Wonderful things are going to happen. Don't lose your faith. Don't question yourself. Favorably. Take advantage of favorable conditions to achieve your goals. So just stay focused. Stay focused. Stay focused. Like, that's all I can say. Stay focused. Don't lose your focus. Even if somebody is trying to throw you off your circle, don't let them do it. You know, don't let them knock you off your square. If you've been knocked off your square, dust yourself off and get back in the ring. Simple. Okay? One thing for sure, two things for certain. I don't know too many animals that a bull is backing down from. So you definitely need to stand firm and know that at the end of the day, whatever is for you is going to be for you. Trust the universe. Sometimes people will be revealed that are around us that are not meant to go where we're going. And that's just that. Okay? I ask God all the time, show me Show me their truth. Now, trust and believe. When you get shown that truth, baby, ooh, whew, it's going to make you feel some type of way. You're going to go through things. It is going to give you unpleasant feelings, palpitation, sadness, heartbreak, all of those things, okay? But at the end of the day, Taurus, don't forget who you are. Don't forget who you are. Don't forget that you have a purpose, you have a path, and you're going to succeed. Okay? Just saying. So, next up. Next sign. Next sign. Gemini. Gemini. Saw a lot of Gemini energy yesterday. And one of the other readings in my last video. So, Gemini, what is coming for Gemini? What does Gemini need to know as we are rounding out this last part of the month of November 2024? Come through, Spirit. What do my gems need to know for this last leg of November 2024? Don't be peeking at the cards, I'm telling you. I want one more shuffle here. Gemini. Message for Gemini. November 2024. How we gonna go out this thing, Gemini? Is it gonna be with a bang? Bang, mother. Bang. Because you know Geminis do not play any games. Okay? So, let's get a message out the gate. Out the gate. Out the gate. Gemini. Out the gate. Gemini. I knew that was gonna happen. Gemini. 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 Rihanna talking about work, 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 work. Gemini. Ooh wee. Okay. Can we get any confirmation for Gemini? Star. Strength 2 times. HP. The High Priestess. Hierophant. The World. Gemini. Dare I say it? Dare I say it? Dare I say it? Definitely got a lot going on. When you see the Hierophant and the High Priestess, you know, we are definitely focusing inward, focusing in. You got the whole world in your hands, okay? Sometimes it's hard to believe that, but it is what it is. Got the star, and that is like the North Star. That is your guiding light. That is what is taking you to the place that you need to go, your little homing device. And just so you know, the Strength card is here twice. So whatever you got going on, be strong, okay? I have not met a weak Gemini yet. I haven't met a weak one yet. Okay. Yet to meet a weak Gemini. Okay. Gemini is a lot of things, but your birth chart, there are all these different parts. So sun, moon, Venus, rising. Like when you know your birth chart and you start listening to tarot, then things click with you in ways that you did not even think. Like, why does that sound like me, but that's not my sign? Oh, okay. You look at your birth chart, Nebula, Astro Cafe, online. You could do it for free, plenty of different ways. But once you start looking at your actual birth chart and look at all of your signs, it just changes the game on how things apply to you. So definitely something good to know. But let's get they falling on my hands today. Like, stop. Hammer time. So, spiritual growth. Not the first time we've seen this, so I said what I said. So, one thing for sure, two things for certain. Growth hurts. It hurts. Right? I was talking to my husband the other day, and he's like, these marks. And I'm like, you don't know where you got those marks. You got those marks because you were a small man. Then you became a bigger man. Growing pains is a thing, not just a TV show. Okay? So, if we look at starting with the 9 of Cups. So we got Pisces, we got Gemini, we got Leo, Aries, Taurus, Sagittarius, Leo again, Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio. So could be any parts of those signs that are actually relative to you. But these two together is like a starburst, that juicy contradiction, solid, but it's juicy. So it kind of came out crossing, so we'll look at it from both ways. So in the reverse, the 9 of Cups talks about sorrow, shattered dreams, underachieving, overindulgence, dissatisfaction, and failure. In the upright, wishes come true, blessings, sanity, abundance, achievements, and material success. Which way is it? Which way is it, Jim? And it's funny because you're a Gemini. It could be either or both. It just happens like that sometimes, depending on which way you're looking at it. So that song goes, that don't kill me will always make me stronger. I need you to hurry up, cause you know what I'm saying? Patience, grasshopper. All right, so 9 of Cups in the upright says you're deeply satisfied with everything that you have. The planets have aligned and you have everything you wish for. Count your blessings and express gratitude for what you have created. It's great energy in the upright. In the reverse, it says, rather than looking outside for your happiness, look within. What does success look like to you? How do you define it? If your outside world is not bringing contentment, change your definition of success. So, if your outside world, right, the card says if your outside world is not bringing contentment, change your definition of success. High Priestess ain't waiting for nobody to tell her whether she right or wrong. Get somebody else to do it. Okay? So, Gemini, what are you going through? Like, I feel like somebody has shook you up, and someone else has disappointed you. And the disappointment from that person is really making you question things. So, here we have a 9 and then another 9. 1 through 9. When you get to 10, things begin again. So 10, if you drop that placeholder, which means second tier, right? Once you get into the 10s, then it's this plus, then you go to the 20s. So this levels to it. So we got 2 9s. Something definitely is coming to an end. It's just what I feel. So, anxiety, fear, despair, hopelessness, isolation, nightmares, breaking point, anguish, and overwhelmed. Somebody got you in your feelings. This is a Gemini card. But something, a situation, or maybe it's you, Gemini, because Geminis know how to hurt feelings, baby. There's definitely a test of strength that is going on. So, from 1 9 to another 9, then we end in with a 10. So the 9 of Swords says, you are weighed down by dark thoughts and disturbing feelings. Worry, despair, and anxiety are keeping you up at night. The more you associate with these fears, the more they will rule your life. Reach out for help. And that would be a great reason to go to that place of contemplation where you are seeking advice and guidance from the higher power, right? So that you can continue to grow and develop as you're supposed to, with not too many. I mean, if somebody cuts you, you're going to bleed, okay? And that wound will heal. It'll leave a scar. That scar will give you a story to tell. You follow me? Strength card. In the reverse, vulnerability, insecurity, self-doubt, low confidence, cowardice, low energy, disbelief, abuse of power. I will patiently resolve conflicts and contradictions. You gotta have faith. I'm gonna show my faith. Been elusive for so long. Freedom is mine today. Baby, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is okay. Hurt people, you know. And then when people get hurt, then somebody is always looking to point the finger. And sometimes people aren't being accountable for the part that they played in the situation. But all I'm going to tell you is, don't let all of this throw you off of knowing that you have places to go, people see. What they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. Okay, so wherever there has been discord and disconnect, let it be, you know. Gemini, you better than that. I'm just saying. So, the strength card in the reverse says, you are a powerful force. You just need to connect with your inner power in a constructive way. Others may question your strength, but you're fierce inside. When you know, you know. Like, don't let any situation make you forget who you are. You know, you still that. Okay, you still that All right. And that's on period. So whatever's going on, whatever has gone on, whatever has transpired that has you questioning, let that other twin take control. Okay? Gemini, you're your own secret weapon. Like, yeah, I don't have to say it. You know what I'm saying? So when one side of you is weak, switch. Let the other side of you be strong for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that is the benefit of being born a twin. You know, even if you're an individual, Gemini sun, it has that twin spirit. Okay, so just stay focused. Whatever you do, and don't lose sight. You know, we got strength card here twice. So spirit really wants you to stand in your strength and know that it is actually coming from an internal place and not external, you know. I'm just saying. In the upright, strength, bravery, confidence, courage, focus, persuasion, influence, energy, overcoming obstacles. That's the energy that we need to be in. And maybe that's why it came out twice. You know, the card came out with the card. Like, we got strength and strength. Dig deep. Okay? It's inside of you. It's always been inside of you. You were born with the double cup. Okay? So don't forget that. And don't let anybody make you. I feel like that's just the thing tonight. Don't let anybody make you doubt yourself. You know, you are. Eminem said, I am whatever you say I am. And if I wasn't, then why would I say I am? You know what I'm saying? Like, you are who you are. And that's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, that authenticity is something that cannot be replicated or duplicated. But life will make us question our power. So, complacency, workaholic, stubbornness, dull, lazy, pessimistic, perfectionist, broken promises, impatient. Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. You need self-discipline and systems thinking to achieve your goals. If your routine is becoming stifling, do something different. You don't need to stick to the rules all the time. Be spontaneous. Now, let's not go breaking laws, okay? Because rules and laws are different, okay? I'm just saying. I know Geminis. So don't go breaking laws. But, you know, who created the rules, you know? Things change, okay? So what worked before, if it's not working, then it's time to do something different, and that's just it is what it is. So next we have the Six of Cups, and this is lovely. Like, this makes me feel like even just love on yourself. Like, I get a lot of energy of, you know, me, myself, and I type energy, and that's very Gemini-ish. The Six of Cups represents Scorpio, and it talks about innocence, playful, carefree, children, joy, comfort, pleasure, familiarity, and sensual delights. That's very grown up. Okay. Whew. Sometimes we need a release. You know, it is what it is. You know, almost like getting a massage comes to mind, like, to alleviate that built up tension that's inside your body. Sometimes you need somebody else to put their hand on it to help you to pull it out. And again, you know, that does go back to spiritual guidance. Like, if there's something that is paining you within, then you need that helping hand to pull it out. Okay? So, just, you know, it is what it is. So, Six of Cups. In the upright, you're filled with happy memories from the past, like reuniting with childhood friends or high school crushes. You feel carefree and imaginative. You bring harmony and cooperation to your current relationships. I wrote a song once, and one of the parts said, in a perfect world, it could have been so simple, it could have started right from there. But first there were some things you had to let me know. You had to make sure that I was prepared. You know, sometimes people come with their baggage, and it can definitely stress you out, weigh you down. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, God is not going to give you more than you can handle. And that's why we got double strength here. I'm going to remind you that you are strong enough to endure. You definitely need to make sure that if you need a release or some relief of some time, that some type, that you are getting that sometime. Okay? We're all human beings. But just make sure that you are taking the time that you need, loving on yourself. You know what I'm saying? We have the Three of Cups. So we got cups, we got swords, we got cups, we got pentacles, we got cups. So there's a lot of like emotion that is being disturbed here. This says delight, celebrations, parties, gatherings, social events, and friendship. Let me find out you're gonna mess around and meet somebody somewhere, and they're just going to lift your spirit. It's possible. This could be coming. I mean, the holidays next, Thanksgiving is next week. There are going to be these interactions, Could there be somebody that is going to give you an extra dose of strength? Just saying. Just saying. Okay, Gemini, maybe your twin is stepping in to give you what you need. Like the High Priestess and the Hierophant, they on the same level. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're on the same level, if you look at it, like, it's going up to this pink, and then here is all this pink. You know what I'm saying? Like, So let me find out. You getting a little help, because Spirit knows what you need. So I love that. In the upright, celebrate your successes with your closest friends and family. Collaborate with others on a creative project and inspire one another to reach new heights. Okay. Looks like Dr. Feelgood, Dr. Feel Great is going to, that's just the vibe I get, but that's very Gemini. Like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody to kiss that boo-boo, you got a boo-boo, you skinned your knee, kiss it and make it better. Like, let me find out. Somebody is coming along to remind you who you are. Okay. Like I said, I got a lot of water, from Cancer to Scorpio to Pisces. And one thing for sure, two things for certain, water is known for healing. You know what I'm saying? So, I ain't mad at you. You know what I'm saying? If the universe is going to give you a little something to remember you of yourself, congratulations. All right, so we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse, and this one talks about failing business, poor financial decisions, materialistic instability, obsessed with wealth and status, and possessive. And if those are not reasons to focus on your spirituality, like, we cannot get caught up in all these worldly material things. We can't. You can. People do it, but how happy are those people really behind closed doors? Let's just, do we really know? Like, there are plenty of people that have so much money, so much wealth, so much fame, that even took their own lives, and nobody knew it was coming. So the King of Pentacles in the reverse says, reflect on your relationship with money and wealth. And anytime I see coins, I also think of other things of value. So we actually do have a lot of emotional stuff on the table for you, Gemini. Okay. So you may be putting money before anything else, negatively impacting your relationships and well-being. Or you may be mismanaging your finance, leaving them in disarray. Take responsibility for your financial well-being. And again, when I see coins, it's not just about money to me. It's about things that are of like true value. So sometimes the universe will give us a reminder of what's important. And that's not always the easiest situation to endure. But the feeling is there is going to be some help. Okay. There is going to be the opportunity to connect with somebody who mirrors the parts of you that you've disconnected from. That's how I feel. So I'm sticking to it. Okay. I like it. I mean, you know, like, am I blushing? I feel like you're making me blush, Gemini. Which would not be the first time a Gemini made me blush. Like, oh my God. Team air sign, but woo, them Gemini is something else. Period. The things they say, which, baby, like, imagine you meeting a you. Just saying. I'm getting that energy. That's how I feel. You know, I feel like somebody is going to come along that very much mirrors you, like mirrors your energy, and through that connection it is going to be very healing for you. So last but not least, we have the 10 of Wands. So we got 9, and then we got 10. Like I said, at 10 it begins again. So even if it's just 9 and 10, like, we are talking about the next phase, the next chapter. And that's a good place to be. Like, we're coming into a new year, so we should be thinking about, you know, those new things coming to us. So looking at the 10 of Wands, again, you're taking on extra burdens, workloads, and responsibilities. You know it is only temporary, so you're willing to put in the hard work to reap your goals and rewards later. To reap your rewards and to achieve your goals. So, responsibility. Feeling burdened, exhausted, struggles, hard work, losing concentration. It happens. You've been through something. But somebody, I'm just going to say it, somebody is coming to you that is going to remind you who you are. It could be a new friend. It could be a new love, okay? But that person is on the way, because you're going to grow from this. The more you know, the more you grow. You're going to apply the lessons learned from the situation that you endured, and you're going to take that and you're going to make it into what allows you to create something stronger and better coming up in the future. So I salute you, Gemini, because growth is always a fantastic thing. So Cosmic Oracle card, Cosmos Oracle card for Gemini to close the reading. Cosmos Oracle card for Gemini to close the reading. Just smack me in the face. Gemstone. Strength. Solid as a rock. Precious and beautiful things. Somebody's going to come along and they're going to remind you who you are and help you to release some of that pain that you've been holding on to, so that you can take those lessons and apply them to make you better for the next round. So I'm excited for you. Like, who is inviting you to their house? Like, honey, watch out for who you meet when you go to your, family's house, your friend's house. It might be a stranger there waiting on you that you just feel an instant connection with, and it's undeniable. That is just what I feel, Gemini. So, twin, where have you been? Be careful, be safe. But good for you. Who made? The universe knows what you need. Your creator already knows what you need. You're always gonna get what you need. So shout out to that coming energy. I'm excited for you. Like, I don't know if I can stop blushing. Like, somebody finna get it cracking. And it's going to make you feel 100 times better and just remind you of who you are and what you came here to do. So, I like it. I'm with that. It's necessary. So, moving on. Cancer. Moving on to Cancer. I just cannot do short videos, y'all. Y'all be making me feel some type of way. Cancer. Message for Cancer for November. Closing out November 2024. Message for Cancer as we are bringing November 2024 to a close in this last third of the month. Give us a message for Cancer. November. Closing out November 2024. Give us a message for Cancer as we are closing out November 2024. Cancer. Message for Cancer for this last card. Okay. I be watching readings, and this thing on Queen of Wands just always like Empress 777. She is not a fan of this Queen of Wands. So I wanted one more card, and then we got the Queen of Pentacles. Well, we got 2 queens. Cancer. Well, we got 2 queens. Let me find out. 3 of Cups, 2 of Cups. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, Ace of Pentacles is here twice. But why we got 2 queens? Justice. Is that the same person? Or is that 2 different people? Injustice. Injustice. Cancer. I'm not gonna play with you. Okay? And hopefully you ain't out here spending the holidays house hunting from one lady to another lady, because that would be all bad. But somebody's gonna face judgment and justice will be served. So, and if this is your situation, hopefully you're not dealing with a Cancer that's out here juggling Mm-hmm. The devil. Mm-hmm. Oh, Cancer. What's going on? So, let's get this angel guide oracle card for Cancer. Because I'm dying to know what's really going on. Definitely something involving money. Definitely something involving ladies. But judgment will be rendered and justice will be served. So just be careful. You know, whoever got going on, be careful. Okay? Because the way I'm looking at it, you might have somebody checking your pockets, Cancer. And I don't think that's the first time I've heard this message for y'all as we've been doing these readings. So, one angel guide oracle card for Cancer. Like, this is me minding my business. Courage and bravery, right? Don't be afraid to surrender and cut the cords. We are going to focus on the surrender because it came first, but then it was followed by two more. So again, I'm seeing threes, and I'm like, what's really going on? Three of Pentacles, Three of Cups, like threes of crowds, two different queens, Cancer. Can't wait to read this story. And it's funny, I opened the book and it went straight to justice, which is Libra energy. Like I said, those scales. And in the upright, it says you understand cause and effect and that your choices have consequences. You seek to equalize and balance, find the fairest in the fire. I can't even talk. Cancer. We're doing a lot of talking right now. All right. You seek to equalize and balance, finding the fairest outcome for all. Why I gotta be all? Cancer. And I'm not even gonna talk about how well I know Cancers, but I know Cancers very well. So Ace of Pentacles is here twice. So we will read that one in the upright and the reverse. So, like I said, we got Ace of Pentacles and Ace of Pentacles. That is Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. In the upright, new beginnings, career, opportunities, resources, manifestation, abundance, stability, security, and prosperity. This card, right? You see it. Like, there are things growing from that coin. And that's what happens, you know. All types of things you can do when the money is right. In the reverse, the Ace of Pentacles says, be cautious about accepting or making an offer related to your finances or career. The timing isn't right, and it may not come to fruition as expected. Assess the feasibility of your idea before proceeding. So we should always think before we act. In the reverse, missed chances, lack of foresight, deficiency, frustration, insecurity, stinginess, bad investments, poor planning. And this is definitely crown chakra. So, okay, crown chakra, we got two queens. Okay. This your story. Okay. So, behind the Ace of Pentacles, we have the Six of Pentacles. So, like I said, this is definitely something that is affecting things that you consider of value to you. Not just financial, tangible, but, you know, family, love, partnership, you know, things of value. Okay. So looking at the Six of Pentacles, and please notice, he is holding some scales, like weighing something out. And he got a couple people definitely looking to receive some charity. Taurus energy, generosity, shared wealth, giving and receiving, prosperity, financial support, and stability. So at least you financially stable. Okay, that is a good thing. But I still feel like, what's up with these two queens? Okay, Cancer, I can't let it go. And if you're a female and I'm talking to you, what's up with them two kings? Okay. So in the upright, the Six of Pentacles says you are feeling generous and ready to share your abundance and wealth with others, or maybe on the receiving end of generosity, accepting these gifts with gratitude. Give abundantly, it will come back to you threefold. There's that three again. Power of three. Okay. All right, Cancer. And that is heart chakra, again, Taurus. So, you got it like that. There's enough to share. All right. Who mad? Who mad? Not me. Okay. You got it like that. All right. I don't know why I hear baking soda. I ain't got baking soda. You know, and it's funny, we go from the 6 to the 8. So the 8 of Pentacles is definitely somebody creating for themselves. Virgo energy, Sun energy, could be Leo involved also. Happy employment, apprenticeship, mastery, crafts, talents, skills, accomplishments, ambition, and skill development. So that's good energy, because you need those things in order to have that abundance. Like, you really have to cultivate your craft and really focus in on it. So that is good energy. The book says you leverage your determination, consciousness, and attention to detail to get the job done. As you do the same task over and over again, you work towards mastery of your craft. That's good energy. Like, when it's just involving you and yourself, like, you are so focused on what you got going on, you know that you will reap what you sow. So you are sowing those seeds of success. Now, when we look at this Queen of Wands, and this is one thing I like about not being so interpreted, because you're going to connect the dots for yourself and not me forcing it to fit, you know? So, Queen of Wands, it's a fire queen. Fire signs, could be Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. The card itself is third eye. It is 20 degrees Pisces, 20 degrees Aries. And it says in the reverse, because yeah, she upside down. Jealousy, pushy, demanding, vengeful, hot-tempered, selfishness, insecurities, and vengeful. It says vengeful twice. Very vengeful. You got all this good stuff going on for you. And I get the energy that somebody is jealous. Somebody wants what you have. Maybe somebody is even trying to emulate you, as if they're the same as you. Do as you do to try to receive what you receive. People do it all the time. So that's why Empress 777 be talking about that Queen of Wands. Like, she does not like her. You know, in the upright, though, it's not bad. Confident, attractive, passionate, independent, determined, social butterfly, vivacious. In the reverse, though, jealousy, pushy, demanding, vengeful, hot-tempered, selfish, insecure. That's not the energy of somebody who is working on creating their success. It's not. Just saying. Like, I could lie to you, but why would I lie to you? So wherever that energy is coming from, be careful. Queen of Wands in the reverse. Now is not the time to be in the limelight. Instead, bring your energy and attention inward and focus on building your self-confidence and resilience. Affirm your strengths and talents from within. And that definitely goes along with surrender. Like, let's make sure that we have, like, this person looks grateful, for all that they have, all that they receive. And one thing about it, when you are in a place of gratitude, there's nothing anybody can do to take away your blessings. When I see this Queen of Wands in reverse, and then I see this devil who has his hand out, Cancer, somebody wants what you have. But it's going to come to a head. It's going to be revealed. And then maybe you will cut the cord on it, So, Two of Cups in the reverse. Two of Cups is third eye. Cancer. Venus, which is female. Unified love, attraction, relationships, partnerships, romantic entanglements, shared understanding in the upright. But in the reverse, disagreements, instability, relations, unstable relations, disharmony, distrust, separation, division, tension, and breakup. Which happens if somebody's being jealous, pushy, and demanding because they want access to your wealth. Cancer. Just saying. Like, it cannot always be day, okay? Period. So the Two of Cups in the reverse says you may be out of sync with a loved one or a close friend and need to reestablish a common ground for the relationship to continue harmoniously. Side note, if you can't establish a common ground, then sometimes the relationship cannot continue and somebody needs to cut the cord. That definitely takes courage and bravery, and you have to surrender to what is for your highest good. So you may be projecting personal issues onto this person without realizing it. And again, if somebody feels some type of way about something that you have and they want to be all caught up in counting your pockets, okay, then their lack is going to definitely be something that creates an issue where, like, it pains them to see you succeed, and that's an unfortunate place. Like, these cards are just upside down, yo. Like, I can't, I'm sorry. That's all I can say is I'm sorry, because what's supposed to happen is going to happen. Again, Cancer, okay? This one is the Three of Cups, and it's the third eye. So again, you're going to see it for yourself, okay? Whatever has been hidden from you, you're going to see it. It's going to come to light. We got third eye here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. You're going to see it. Not going to be able to ignore it. Can't miss it. In the reverse, the Three of Cups says betrayal, deception, neglected social life, gossip, scandal, and three's a crowd. Like I said, three's a crowd. Like I said, why we got 2 queens. Okay, it's all fun and games until. Okay, so the Three of Cups in the reverse says collaborations aren't your thing right now. Instead, you are inclined to work on your own. You need to find a creative outlet to express yourself privately. And low-key, high-key, let's just be about it. Like, if you are in a place where there are some good things that are coming to you, that you're working on, that you are, preparing to reap that which you have sown, then sometimes you do have to tight lip. Because as people know what you got going on, it does create that spirit of jealousy. It does make people feel like, okay, for example, look what you working on. Oh, that's nice. Oh, okay. Y'all working together to build something? But notice how he's looking down. Notice how he's looking down like, is he taking notes? Does he want to copy the swag? Is he helping? He could be helping. But, at the end of the day, this card came out in the reverse too. So, somebody is watching. Somebody is taking notes. Somebody is paying attention. And it is going to take courage and bravery. Notice how 3 oracle cards came out. Heartbreak, separation, sorrow, emotional pain, heart problems, betrayal, upset, loss, trauma, tears. 3 of Swords. Libra. Libra also represented in justice. Libra also represented anytime you see a scale. There is that nod to balance or imbalance, and definitely somebody is messed up about what you got going on. Is it your fault? Do they know things they shouldn't know because you told them? Are they in your mix, involved in your situation, and they have no business being involved? Cancer, So, I don't like it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like it. I don't like when people count other people's pockets. I don't like how people try to attach themselves to other people, knowing that their cup is going to run over and it's going to spill on them if they're close. Like, I don't like it. And if you're allowing people to do that to you, I'm gonna need you to have a talk with your higher power. Okay? Just saying. So, in the upright, you are feeling hurt and disappointed, taking others' negative words to heart. You feel loss, heartbreak, grief, and sorrow. This will pass. Work on releasing the pain and forgiving those who hurt you. Right? What has happened has happened. We're going to survive it. Take the L. Take the lesson, leave the rest of it. Okay? So, now, let's get to this last queen. Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. 20 degrees Sagittarius, 20 degrees Capricorn. Third eye again. In the reverse, self-absorbed. Financial independence. Imbalance. Imbalance of family or work. Dependence. Obsessed with status. Cardi B was talking about how they do anything for clout. Don't be the thing that they do for clouds. Cancer. Okay? Do not let people use you. And I feel like I've just started these things on YouTube, and I've heard myself say this. Like, shout out to Cancers for being hardworking, for creating their own way, and shame on whoever is trying to ride your coattails. But you need to acknowledge it. Okay? The more you let it go on, the more it's going to create an issue to the point where it can't be ignored anymore, So the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse says you need to strike a balance between your work and family commitments so that you are not over-investing in one or another. Ground yourself. Come back to what is truly important to you and honor that. Surrender. Sometimes we be holding on to people things just because we can say we have them. And that is not always the best thing to do. That can definitely create some issues or some problems. I have this friend, and this friend is a spiritual person, and he would always say that he prays for people's consciousness, like to become aware, aware of self, aware of others, aware of what needs to be known from the universe standpoint. I don't even know how that card got flipped. But action. Just do it if you think of it. Somebody needs to go. A moment of darkness. Eclipse. Cooperate. Good partner. Important cooperation. You know who needs to go. And I just flipped them again, but safeguard. Protect new life, protect dreams. Like I said, Cancer. Maybe you need to be on some mum's the word. Maybe you need to figure out how you can dial back, pull yourself back from some people that are in your life. I do pray that, the higher power enlightens you with the spirit of knowing, exactly what is going on around you, who needs to go, who is being genuine, who is being ingenuine with you, you know what I'm saying? Fakes and snakes ain't no place that anybody should be. And like I said, I'm just getting started in Cancer. I hope whoever needs this message, hears this message, finds this video, finds my channel, because I keep saying this, and already I feel like, I just really hope whoever is not for you, you can be strong, be brave, and release them. Okay? Just saying, because I want the best for you. Alright, so moving on. Last sign in this video, Leo. On a message for Leo. Your energy has been showing up this whole video, so strength. So let's get that direct message. Spirit, here's your chance to talk to Leo directly. And again, sun, moon, rising, ascendant, Venus, like, baby, that birth chart, lets you know yourself on a whole nother level. So we are shuffling for the energy, for the message, for this last part of November for Leo 2024. Looking for that message for Leo for 2024 November, closing out this month. Let's get a message for Leo, closing out this month of November 2024. Whew. Let's get a message for Leo. King of Wands with the lion in the background. Let's get a message, last shuffle, for Leo. This last part of November 2024. We just gonna do it like that? I think I'm just gonna do it like that. Like, we're not going to get too deep into it. I shuffled thoroughly. Leo. Okay. Message for Leo. this November 2024. Let's see what the confirmation gives us for Leo. Okay. So, the world. Sitting on top of the world, top of the world, top of the world. Okay. Six of Pentacles. There's that giving and receiving, depending on which way you're looking at it, right? Ten of Swords, right? Whew. See the birds. Like, imagine there's something that is ceased to exist, and those birds are on their way to indulge. Okay. Five of Wands. Sometimes it's a battle, but these people actually look like they're working together. King of Cups. So definitely some emotional things that are going on. Water sign involvement. Six of Swords. Moving on, moving along, right? Got those black birds again. This time they're taking her. They are guiding her to another place. She ain't got to row the boat. The birds got her. Okay, so Leo. All right, so first thing we have is the Wheel of Fortune, but it is in the reverse. And the Wheel of Fortune represents Pisces. There's a lot of water here. Could a Pisces be something relevant, or could a water sign in particular be of some significance to you? Pisces, 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 Pisces. Okay. So the card says, I can deal with all kinds of difficulties in my life calmly. Great energy to be in, because becoming a mess, shouting, screaming, kicking, all of those things, it's not going to help. Okay. So it says unlucky, unwelcome change, setbacks, misfortune, delays, loss of control. Maybe your world has been turned upside down. Let's go ahead and get the Angel Oracle for this, for Leo. Cards that you want to shuffle. Leo. Let's get the learning experience, spiritual growth. That don't kill me, can always make me stronger. I need you to figure out. You know, I know a lot of songs. I don't know the words to all of them, but I know enough to give you the vibe. So, vibe check. Leo. Angel Guide Oracle card for Leo. This November closing of 2024. Let's get an Angel Guide Oracle card. Not gonna do that, but ease and grace. Very zen, very tranquil. Like I said, let's not lose control because of any lack or unwelcome change. So keep it breezy. Keep it easy breezy, okay? Period. Wheel of Fortune is major arcana. That is a big 10 numerically. In the reverse, it may feel as life is happening to you, not for you. that you are always running into bad luck, but you have a choice. You can be at cause or effect. Life happens. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we going to do next? You know, what are we going to do next? What are we going to do next? Where are we going to go next? You know, stages and phases. Stages and phases, period. So, Page of Pentacles. In the reverse, unrealistic goals, lack of progress, short-term focus, unhealthy lifestyle, disloyal, rebellious, and frustration. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. If the foundation ain't solid, what do we expect? You know, of course it's gonna crumble, but that's okay. You know, they got a whole cookie line called Crumble Cookies. I guess some things are supposed to crumble. Just saying. So, Page of Pentacles, my lovely Leos. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. You may be afraid to take the next step, worried that you do not have the skills to be successful. You are procrastinating, holding yourself back, and making your dreams come true. Trust that you have now. You have now what you need, and the rest will develop as you progress. Ease and grace. Don't put more pressure on yourself than there already is. Just saying. So, reiterating with the Nine of Cups. Pisces. Sorrow, shattered dreams, underachievement, overindulgence, dissatisfaction, and failure. Maybe you need to ease up on yourself and give yourself some grace. It's okay. You know, everything is not going to be gumdrops and roses and rose petals on kittens, you know. Whiskers on kittens, you know. I love the sound of music. Don't judge me. But, man, if it were just easy, if life were just easy, we would never learn anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, and one thing that I do numerology. So I'm always, I use a couple of online platforms that somebody else created, and I think they're fantastic because sometimes it's good to look at the numbers and really see what you have that you were born with, what you lack, what you need to focus on. And one thing for sure, two things for certain. We cannot stay in, you know, stuck mode. We can't stay in the energy of, okay, I failed. Now what? It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, most of these cards are in the reverse. And, you know, imagine the pride of a lion when something they invested in has failed. That's a hard hit. But it doesn't mean you can't overcome it. That's all I'm saying, you know. Once you've cleaned up the pieces, because things are falling apart, you know, come up with a new design, a new plan, you know, build it better. So rather than looking outside for happiness, look within. What does success look like to you? How do you define it? If your outside world is not bringing contentment, change your definition of success. You cannot build your own anything worrying about how anybody else is doing what they're doing. Okay? So you just have to stay focused and stay grounded. And like I said, give yourself some grace. Give yourself some grace. And know that, you know, whatever happened. Look, he's like washing his hands clean, you know. Perfection is a myth. And anybody that says it's not, they're weird. Okay. So, it's okay. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. It happens. And that's okay. You know, teamwork make the dream work, and you're never alone in this place. Like, there's always that spirit that is with you. So Pisces definitely has to be relevant, because it's fish in the water, he's got a fish on his neck. Definitely relative. So is there a Pisces that's dealing with a Leo and things are just all over the place, friend, family, relationship, doesn't matter. It's okay though. You'll be fine. You'll survive. Lions, low key, like, they have their own little pride, and they kind of like roll. You'll see they are very independent. Ooh, God bless me. God bless you. God bless us. Okay. So, it's fine. No problem. So, Ace of Wands in the reverse. We got all the chakras: solar plexus, root, sacral, solar plexus, throat, third eye, crown. In the reverse, lack of direction, lack of passion, lack of energy, wasted opportunities, postponement, distractions, and creative blocks. I'm gonna need you to not be stuck. Okay, whatever happened. Let's move on and move it along, honey. Okay, you hear me, Leo? Talking to you. Okay, so the Ace of Wands says you can feel an emerging idea, but you're uncertain what form it will take or how you will manifest it into the world. You may keep your idea private for now until you have more confidence in taking it forward. And that would happen if you experience so much negativity, or if you had a plan and you were sharing your plan with people and then your plan failed and now you just don't want to tell nobody nothing, which is not a bad thing. Because if they're going to judge you, if they're going to speak negative about it, if they're going to discourage you, then that's definitely energy that nobody needs to be dealing with. So don't do that. Okay. Baby, definitely walking away from something. 8 of Cups. In the upright, abandonment, travel, withdrawal, walking away, letting go, relationship breakup, escapism, moving on. This is saying the same thing that this is saying, right? Just saying. I'm moving on, ooh, moving on. Maya sang that song. I didn't even play with you. She had a reason to, though. So this one is Pisces. It was actually in the reverse, and in the reverse it says stagnation, indecision, staying in bad situations, travel problems, and disenchantment. Oh, Leo, I know you ain't let nobody hurt your pride. Put that pride to the side. Slow and steady wins the race. Give yourself, some grace. Go easy. Go easy on yourself. So, the 8 of Cups says, do you stay or do you go? You are caught between walking away from a disappointing situation or trying one last time to make things better. But can the circumstances really improve, or is it a lost cause? And again, I've been saying this the whole time. If we're not going to work into building it, better, then we definitely got to do something different. The definition of insanity is repeating the same thing over and over again, expecting to get a different result. Like, people have to do things different if they want to receive something different. So the Hierophant says, I enjoy life for personal growth. There are pots that are broken by plants because the roots have become so strong and so big, and the plant is growing so beyond that tiny vessel. It happens. Sometimes we outgrow things, and that's okay. So this one is Taurus energy, throat chakra, and Hierophant is major arcana. The number 5. The number 5 is about change. Taurus energy. You are working with a teacher, mentor, or guiding authority. You will expand your knowledge and learn fundamental principles with a trusted source. So, it's okay to regroup, you know, to definitely find someone to help you to channel your energy in a positive way that is helping you to really learn how to move forward in a better way. So definitely makes sense to me. Religious beliefs, conventionality, spiritual wisdom, knowledge, sharing, education, and conformity. It's necessary. Grow, baby, grow. Grow, baby, grow. Come on, Leo. I'm with you. I'm rooting for you. You know, take the blinders off, you know. Like in those old martial art films, you see people like learning how to yield the sword to attack opponents they couldn't even see, you know. Libra energy. Moon is about emotions. Third eye is seeing something that you've not seen. It is emotional attachment, indecision, hesitation, anxiety, too much information, mental turmoil. Get out your head. I said what I said. I said what I said. Get out your head, Leo. Get out your head. Get out your feelings, okay? Don't cry for me, Argentina, okay? Period. Like, whatever was. Let's not focus on the past. Let's focus on where we can move forward, okay? The Two of Swords in the reverse says you're at a stalemate, unable to reach a decision on which direction to take. Release your grip on having to find the right solution. Look at both sides and consider alternatives. Ease and grace, right? Imagine somebody pouring something from one hand to another, you know, trying to figure something out. So, definitely just take your time, take a step back. We got the Hangman, last card. This one is in the upright. This is, again, Pisces energy, third eye. It says new perspectives, self-surrender, liberation, isolation, independence, contemplation, spiritual development, sacrifice for a higher cause. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo. Okay, so we just really need to, you know, just don't be hard on yourself. Like, whatever disappointment that you face, Leo, just know that it's not, you know, it's not always going to be like that, okay? It cannot always be nights. Like, the dawn has to come. The daylight has to come. Don't forget to come and pick up your feelings. Okay, maybe some cleaning would do the trick, like to remove some of that heavy energy, you know. The Hangman in the upright. Life is on hold, and you're in a temporary state of suspension as you await new insights and clarity. Step back and look at life from a different perspective. So, please, wherever you are, whoever I'm talking to, do not just focus on the bad. You know, what has happened has happened. Okay? You can't take it back. You can't undo it. You can't make it not have happened. It has happened. You know, whoever is going on is going on. You know, when somebody passes, that body is gone. You know, but the spirit is free. So, absent in the, what does it say? Absent in the flesh is present in the Lord. And if the Lord is present with you, then that means that spirit can be wherever you are. So we definitely need to make sure that we're going within, staying focused, like staying in the light, not being overwhelmed by the darkness, not just constantly in a place of despair. There are a lot of good things that you have inside of you. There's a lot of good qualities that you have about you. There are a lot of good things that are still yet to come from you. So, running. She's a runner. She's a track star. This girl got her suitcase packed. She is gone. Sprint towards the target. Action. You need to take action. Some kind of action. Until you're ready, just keep contemplating, okay? Nothing wrong with that. Keep it to yourself. Don't tell people what you got going on. Just for your own benefit. They can't judge what they don't know, okay? Just gonna say that. And at the end of the day, Leo, go easy on yourself. We're all human. None of us are perfect. And do it till you're satisfied, So, that is the message for the 4 signs. And next video will be the last 4. So that'll take us through Libra, Virgo, Scorpio, and Sagittarius. Okay. So I am Taisha, tarot card reading, sending you peace and blessings. Okay. Sending you motivation, sending you strength, courage, and praying for the higher powers, the highest powers, to give you the wisdom to know which way to go with these things. So until next time, y'all. Peace.